Welcome to your second stimulus check, second stimulus package update for December 10th. Hope everyone's doing good, and thank you for coming back and watching another video here with Timer 66. A lot going on here at the stimulus, a lot in the negotiations, so if you watch this video all the way through, I'll explain everything that a lot of what they're trying to pass here, a lot what they're trying to cut, some good, some bad. Again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and ring the bell and give this video a thumbs up and share it out. Second stimulus check updates. Lawmakers act to avert a government shutdown, buying time for COVID-19 relief. They did get the extension till December 18th. Just seems like December is just flying by. Still spinning their wheels on COVID-19 relief, lawmakers grabbed a one-week government funding extension on Wednesday that buys time for more talks, though there is considerable disagreement over who is supposed to be taking the lead from there. Like they need more talks after this many months. It done, certainly. The House easily passed a one-week government-wide funding bill that sets a new December 18th deadline for Congress to wrap up both the COVID-19 relief measure and a $1.4 trillion catch-all spending bill. The $1.4 trillion catch-all spending bill that is also overdue. The 343 to 67 votes sent the one-week bill to the Senate, where it is expected to easily pass before a deadline of midnight Friday to avert a partial government shutdown. A bipartisan $908 billion proposal would leave out stimulus payments, focus instead on providing jobless workers with an additional $300 in weekly unemployment aid. On December 8th, they said. Secretary Steve Mnuchin also proposed a $916 billion package that would provide stimulus checks worth $600 per person, although it would cut back on unemployment. This is just not the time to be trying to save money at the American citizens' needs. Right now they need, so let's try to save money by not giving them much. That is my opinion. And folks, if you leave a comment, I appreciate all comments. I read them and I will answer them all. Meanwhile, some senators, including Bernie Sanders of Vermont, also insisted that any new relief bill include another round of stimulus checks worth $1,200 for low and middle income families. If Congress can't afford to give giant subsidies to the fossil fuel industry and $1 trillion tax break to the top 1%, then we can afford $1,200 direct payments to every working class adult in America, Sanders wrote on Twitter December 8th. Stimulus update. New White House offers, President Donald Trump did, $600 checks to COVID-19 relief. But the proposal includes eliminating the $300 per week in unemployment benefits. So if they get this approved, you'll get the $600 stimulus. But if you're on unemployment, you won't get any extra besides just the regular benefits you're getting. No bonus, no $300, no $600. Now there's a lot of people out there on regular UI that's getting $450 a week, or a lot less than that. Some of them under $100. On the pandemic unemployment, there's some people only getting like $170 a week, and you don't give them a $300. How are they living on that? They can't be. They got to be so far in debt, unless they had a lot of money saved up, to go this many months on unemployment. So it's either good to give some stimulus to all Americans that worked, or give some unemployment. But as everything's shutting down now, there's a lot of people getting on unemployment. I just don't see why they don't give them to both. Give stimulus checks, do the unemployment, and keep it where folks don't get evicted from their home. And folks, I want to thank everybody that leaves comments. I agree with pretty much most of what everyone is saying. And we will get through this. We will survive. We will get through this. That group, led by Democratic Senator Joe Manchin of West Virginia and GOP Senator Susan Collins of Maine and Lisa Murkowski of Alaska, among others, is seeking to rally lawmakers behind a $908 billion framework, that includes a $300 per week pandemic jobless benefit and $160 billion for states and local governments. It is more generous than the GOP plan that has been filibustered twice already, but far smaller than the wish list assembled by the House Democrats. Details leaked on Wednesday on the less controversial elements of the bipartisan group, including a 4-month extension of jobless benefits set to expire at the end of the month, $300 billion for paycheck protection, subsidies for struggling businesses, funding for vaccine and testing, and a host of smaller items like aid to transit systems and postal service and health care providers. Republican members of the group won't budge above the agreed upon $908 billion price tag, which leaves no room for even the reduced $600 direct government payments to most Americans that is sought by Trump. We can't get our Republican colleagues above the $908 billion. Now we're targeting struggling families, failing businesses, healthcare workers, and we don't have a stimulus check to every single person, regardless of need, said Collins. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed this update. Please leave a comment. Please give this video a thumbs up and share it out. And if you want, subscribe and ring the bell for future updates. I hope everyone's doing well, and most of all, take care out there and be safe.